Hi everyone, Melissa here. So today I spent, oh gosh, I don't know, about 3 hours practicing a design trying to mimic slate that my husband challenged me to do, and I could not get happy with the end result, so I ended up scrapping it, and I've pulled out another idea that I had a little while ago. I've seen the liquid thermal going around a lot. I don't know if all of you know what I'm talking about, but it changes to pretty much all the colors of the rainbow depending on the temperature. And I really wanted to try and mimic that look on nails without having to buy the liquid thermal because it's really expensive. So when I came up with a technique where I used pencil to smudge out the nail, kind of reminded me of it, and I was like, I'm gonna try it and see how that looks. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. The colors I've picked out, I basically have a rainbow here. I don't have purple for it, but other than that, I've got a rainbow. I've got Irish Eyes from Double Dipped. You've Been Slimed, which is an unreleased color. If You Must, Safety Dance, and Crimson Vixen. These are all double dipped, and these are the colors I'm going to be using for the the liquid thermal look. Now, before I get started on the mani, I want to just talk about, I said in my video yesterday, that I have a Discord server that has recently been set up. Now, if you join it, bear with us because it is brand new and we're just trying to get it going, my husband and I, doing the best we can. But when you join, there will be a rules channel. So check out the rules. It's all pretty standard stuff. And then there's a roles channel and a channel where you can get a role. So if you're a subscriber, you can go there, say, I agree to the rules and I'm a subscriber, and then we'll verify and we'll add you a subscriber role. And then you have access to channels where you can share your mani if you had inspiration from me, or if you have inspiration for me. I always appreciate that. Challenges, inspiration, anything like that. If you have questions about anything, or you know, want to suggest anything, just all that stuff, so that we can kind of converse, and I really look forward to doing that. So anyway, on to the mani itself. So I'm going to be doing onyx on most of these nails, just dipping them plain black, and then we're going to do the thermal liquid design on these two. Update on my, because I know everybody needs to know, update on my GIMP nail here that broke. Today when I was setting up my light for the video, it snapped. It didn't break off entirely, but it bent. So I have put a tea bag on there to kind of keep it together. So that should keep it stable, and then we'll see what happens next week when I soak off again. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my prep bond. I've already prepped my nails, my cuticles, and buffed the nail. I'm just gonna use my prep bond to dry out the nail a little bit more to help prevent lifting, and then I will get into the dipping process. Okay, now that I'm done dipping the black, I'm going to get my colors ready here for the design. So I've got Irish Eyes, which is a great blue. You've Been Slimed. If You Must, I would ideally use a straight yellow for this, but I don't have one, so this is gonna do. It looked good in the test swatch, so. Safety Dance. I'm going as bright as I can with these colors for fun. And Crimson Vixen. Okay, I'm just gonna push these back here. For the brush I'm gonna be using, I have this brush I got actually in an Ipsy bag, my most recent Ipsy bag. So it's just a blending brush. It's a little loose. It's great for just dropping colors where you want them and having it be kind of a loose, like dispersal of the powder, kind of. So it almost ombres into each other. So I'm going to start by doing what I'll always do if I plan on doing art on bare nail that I need the base to take longer to dry for. I'm going to put a layer of base down and let that layer dry completely before I start with the base for the art. And I'm doing this because this first layer of base, with not only the heat from your nail bed, but with the oils from your nail bed, this first layer is going to dry much quicker than any subsequent layers would. Would not be good to work on for any kind of ombre or any other design that takes a little bit of time to apply. So I'm just going to put that on, let it dry for a second, and then we will apply another coat and start our design on the first nail. Okay, so I'm going to start on this nail. Now, the way you do this design doesn't really matter, because pretty much where the red color is going to be, this is like your hot to cold. So coldest, of course, is black, and then it goes warmer. So basically wherever the heat source is going to be red, and it's going to kind of blend out from red to orange, yellow, green, and so on. So as long as you're putting them in order, it doesn't really matter. You could have it to where it's like you've had a dot there, and you could just have red at the center and have it bloom out, or you could have it to where it's coming up this way. Whatever strikes your fancy, I guess. All right, so I'm gonna start with my blue. I'm gonna do over here, actually. And I want to get all that blue off. Get into the green. Sprinkle some green just above that. Yellow just above that. Orange just above that. I'm just kind of wiping off the excess pigment on my hands. There's probably a better way to do it, but I don't tend to do things a better way. And then red. Okay, I'm gonna tap off. Oh, the red didn't stay. It's okay. We'll get it on the next one. But it still looks pretty cool so far. Another layer, and we're just gonna do the same. Nice, pretty thick layer. Start again. This gives a really fun rainbow design too for like Pride Week. Really pretty rainbow ombre look. Good for Pride. All right, red. Yay. Brush off that excess so it looks a little more blended. And I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure that color is good and solid on there. All right, that's a rainbow dream right there. Okay, we're gonna do the other nail. Probably do it kind of the same way, maybe actually the opposite direction. So it's like the heat came from between them, or I don't know, I don't know. Who knows? I'm just gonna apply color and it's gonna be pretty. That's all I know. All right, so from here, what I'm gonna do is, that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a clear dip over both of the rainbow ones to kind of seal that ombre effect in. Then I'm gonna activate and file all the nails. Okay, so I've got that all filed out. What I'm gonna do next is I'm going to come in with my pencil. It's just a regular pencil. And I'm going to start going around the edge with it, just all the way around. So around the sides, and I'm kind of like coming up with it a little. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to blend it out with my finger, going around the cuticle line. All the way around the other side, and then across the tip as well. Basically making like a frame around the nail with this. Go away, Fuzzy. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can kind of like go with the side of the pencil lead and shade in just a little. Then you're just gonna take your finger and kind of rub at it a bit, and that will blend those pencil lines in and make it kind of like a I don't even know what to call the effect really. Blurred out shaded effect on it. Add more if you think you need more. And blur it out again. Here. And that's how that'll look. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other one too. This process does not take very long at all. It's a quick, easy, really cool, shadowy, shady look to add to a design. Okay, once that is done and you're happy with the amount of shading you have on the nail, I'm actually going to come in with a micron pen, and I'm just going to outline that one more time with the black to really make the outer edge of the nail a nice solid dark black, just a very, very thin line framing the nail. Really adds that illusion that underneath all this, or when the nail is completely cold, it is completely black. All right, and that's it. So I'm gonna let this dry a little bit, let the ink dry. I'm going to cover, encapsulate the design with a layer of dip base so that then I can activate and top coat. And make sure that you cover all the edges with that base, or your design will rub off. Okay. So now I'm just going to activate everything and then top coat everything, and then we'll see the finished product. All right, well, here is the finished product for the kind of like a thick liquid thermal type look on the nail without all the money that it costs to get one. If you like this design, or if you have any other ideas that I could use with this shadowing design, feel free to let me know and hop on into the Discord and you can tell me there. I look forward to talking to you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Okay, God, so flipping colorful.